I was one of those people that I now totally have a problem with. I was the kind of person when you said anything about MMA, it was like, oh, you're a depraved individual who likes cockfighting and blood sport and has probably an educational level of sixth grade, and I have no time for you. And that arrogant attitude that I had is 180 degrees switch now from where I stand before you, because it's now those are the kind of people that I get super frustrated with, because they have no understanding of what the technical skill is that's being presented in that cage, any of the training. They're just completely ignorant of what the sport is and what it's continuing to be as it evolves. This was a very quick turning of the ship, and now it's a sport where I've traveled all over the country on my own dime to watch fights. I read MMA Junkie all the time. It really is like it's a source for me, and it's the only sport where I can sit here comfortably and like really have a conversation with you about fighters today, and know what gyms they're training at and who their coaches are and what some of the previous fights are, what their technical skill sets are, and not have to kind of go back and recalibrate and kind of do my research on. And you know, the character I play with, like the glasses I'm wearing now, my character glasses, there's just a great deal of freedom. You know, he can. It's the same thing with a Conor McGregor. You can go very far on the spectrum both ways. You know, someone like a Cowboy Cerrone who can jump out of airplanes and be jet skiing and water skiing and scuba diving and hunting and all right before a fight. I mean, there's just a lot of freedom that some of these fighters have, and a lot of freedom that I can have with Jay Coolina on our show. It's just exciting as an actor. The first season I really went after Uncle Creepy, Ian McCall. There's a little mayhem here and there, who I know just lost, but and then this season I really started with Conor McGregor, but he wasn't well known when we were really starting our second season. So you'll see a lot of Conor in there. There's a bit of Cowboy. You pick up bits and pieces from lots of different fighters, but I'd say that group of four is probably my closest bet for Jay. You know, our show isn't big. You know, it's the same thing with MMA. It's like, it's not bigger than life. It's life when it's big. I think that's true about, you know, all the training that we do. It's certainly true about the stories. These are real people, real characters doing extraordinary things. Yeah, it's been really gratifying to have so many fighters and so many people in the fight world watch the show and relay the fact they think what we're doing is just truthful to the world. Because that's all we're really hoping with the filming.